Hey, how's it going, guys? I just made a quick video about my quick review on this device and also how to set up Google Home Mini. But in this video, I was going to show you some tips and tricks and some limitations and cons of this device that I've experienced since using it last night. Yeah, I was up all night just playing with the device, just trying to figure out what it can and it can't do. Now, there are a few things that I'm a little bit annoyed about because they're not necessarily like cons of the device, but there are some features that they're country specific, so they will not work if you don't live in America. So for me, that's a bit of a con right now because I can't use those features. Hopefully in future, those features will trickle down to other countries. Now, there are a few different features here that I want to talk about. The very first thing is the volume. So if you want to change your volume, so this is your power cord, and I think if you look at from the front, that side, so that's its right side. So if you click here, let's try and see this way. So yeah, that's the right hand side. If you click here, no, because it's already full, you can actually change the volume. So if you you see how the lights are dimming and they like slowly moving in that direction, that means the volume is completely stopped. But if you want to turn it up again, so it's all full now. So that's how you control the volume. But then it's not completely hands-free. To make it completely hands-free, you can actually just ask Google to change the volume. Let's try to do that. Hey Google, change the volume to 50%. And as you can see, the two of the lights quickly dropped off, and that means the volume is down to 50%. Hey Google, turn down the volume down to 25%. As you can see, there's only one light left. Hey Google, turn the volume all the way up to 100%. There you go, that's at 100% volume right now. So that's a pretty cool feature. You don't have to touch it. Google does say, yeah, it's, you see it in their ads showing that that's how you control the volume, but you can just ask it to do it. It's completely hands-free. And the other thing you can use it for would be like timers and alarms. Hey Google, set a timer for 5 seconds.
Okay, 5 seconds, starting now.
Yep, and then if you touch the top or the side, it stops the timer. There's that. And you can also ask it to set up reminders for you. Hey Google, remind me to post a video this evening.
Sure, I'll remind you today at 6 p.m.
There you go. So that's a pretty cool thing. So if you say it in evening, it would guess the time for you, or you can ask it a specific time. You can ask it to set a reminder at 7 p.m. or anything like that. And once it's done that, you can it would actually send you a notification on your phone as well, and it would also have a LED come up here, and that's also person specific. So you'll have it there and you ask it, what's the reminder. It'll say, hey, I've got a reminder for Robin, right? And it would only give, and when I ask it, it will recognize my voice and it'll give me only my reminders. But if I had somebody else who set up a reminder on the device, it would recognize their voice and only give their reminders to them. So it's a very smart little device there, and it learns. Yes, you can also stream videos from this if you got a Google Chromecast. I've got a Google Chromecast. Basically, when your TV is turned on and your Google Chromecast is on, you can just ask it to play, let's say, a video on YouTube or stream a movie from Netflix. It would do that. I don't have Netflix account, so unfortunately I can't show you that, but it works on this device. You can ask it to play music, and there is also a little problem with the music thing here that I would get in the cons list. So let's say, hey Google, play some music.
Sure, music on Spotify. Here you go.
Hey Google, stop. So if you want to stop the music, just say stop the music.
Sorry, I don't know how to help with that. My team's helping me learn though.
Oh. Hey Google, stop the music. Alright, there you go. Finally stopped the music. I guess that because the volume was a little bit too high and it couldn't hear me properly. So that's how you play music. Now, the next thing. It's got another really cool feature. If you got multiple Google Home devices, it can actually broadcast. So if you get different speakers set up throughout the house, you can ask it to broadcast a message and it will broadcast that on all the speakers. Right now I've only got one device, but let's see if it works on it. Hey Google, broadcast.
Sorry, it looks like there aren't any other speakers connected on your home network.
Yeah, see there you
So
go.
I can't broadcast your message.
It won't do that, but if I were to use Google Assistant on my phone and ask it from my phone to broadcast something, it would actually do that. It did that. I tried it last time. You're gonna have to take my word for it. It works, but you need multiple devices for it to work, or you need to use your phone to broadcast a message and it will play it on your Google Home Mini. You can play games with it. Let's say, hey Google, I'm feeling lucky.
You did it. You just unlocked the game show assistant. Here comes the music. Yes.
Hey Google, stop.
Are you sure you want to quit?
Yes.
Okay. Thanks for playing.
Okay, so that's pretty hilarious. It's like a little quiz show. You can add multiple people in it, so you can have like a fun game with your friends. It'll ask you random questions. You gotta give it the answers. It's pretty cool, and it would recognize your voice and it'll give you nicknames. It's fun. So let's move on to the next feature. It can play radio for you. So you actually got a little radio right there. Let's try that. Hey Google, play Nova 91.9.
Okay, here's Nova 919 on TuneIn.
I'm gonna stop the music though because I don't want copyright. There you go. Hey Google, stop. Okay, so there you go. If you got your favorite radio channel that's available on the internet, it can actually stream it for you. That's pretty cool. It can also play you news. I'm not going to get into that. You basically just ask it to play news and it would play news for you of whatever news channel that you've set up. And it can also find your phone. If you leave your phone somewhere in the house, you can ask it to find your phone and it will ring your phone. Not sure if it'll work because I'm recording it from my phone, but let's give it a shot. Hey Google, find my phone.
I can help by making your EDM N915G ring on full volume right away. Would you like me to do that?
Yes.
Alright, your phone should be ringing now.
Yeah, I guess it didn't work because I'm recording, so I kind of expected that. Tried it last night, it works perfectly. That's another thing, you're gonna have to take my word for it. I really need to get a second camera, guys. Okay, so those are the things that I found that they work really well on this device. Now there are a few cons, right? The very first thing is, yes, this device can call for you, but only if you live in America, Canada, or Mexico. It does not work anywhere else in the world. I was a little disappointed. I was expecting it to be able to make a call. Unfortunately, those features haven't been released in the rest of the world yet, so it's not gonna work. Let's try giving it a shot. Hey Google, call Dad.
Sorry, I can't make calls yet.
Yeah, there you go. And I spoke to Google about this last night, and they said to me, yeah, unfortunately, those features are only available in America right now. So you're just gonna have to be patient until those features trickle down into the rest of the world. So I don't know when that's gonna happen. So if you're in Australia or anywhere else in the world and you're expecting or buying this to just make calls, you gotta think about that again, because it's not gonna do that just yet. The other thing is I found annoying is with the music. It will not play music from your streaming not from your phone. If you want to play music from your phone, you have to connect this with the Bluetooth. That's actually very easy setup, just like pairing another Bluetooth device. You look up, it'll show there as my bedroom speaker or whatever, and you connect it, and then you can stream the audio from your phone to your device via Bluetooth. But that can also be annoying if you get a phone call and all that. It would basically become a Bluetooth speaker, and you're not gonna have audio on your phone. But if you want to play music, you can play it on that, or it's the feature is there if you need it to. But if you want to stream music from Wi-Fi, you have to have premium services. You have to have either Google Play Music or YouTube Red subscription or Spotify premium subscription. If you got Spotify free subscription, you can't choose songs. What it would do is it would just play a random playlist, nothing of your liking. The best it would do is, let's say if you want to play something from Sam Smith, it would just play Sam Smith's radio from Spotify, but not a specific song, which is annoying because I thought it would be able to play songs from YouTube, just the audio, but they want me to pay more money for it. But I'm pretty cheap, so I'm not gonna do that. I've got plenty of music on my phone. If I really want to, I've got home theater, so I can just stream that from my phone, or if I really want to play from my Google Home, I can just stream it through Bluetooth. Let's give that a shot, by the way. Hey Google, play Too Good at Goodbyes by Sam Smith.
Choosing songs is only available to Spotify subscribers, but try the Spotify Too Good at Goodbyes station.
Takes a couple of seconds. There you go, it's starting now. Hey Google, stop. So yeah, that's really annoying because it won't play the music that you want it to play. Pissed me off a little bit, but still, comparing to all the other things it can do versus it can't do, I think it's still a pretty good product. Another good thing that I forgot to mention earlier was it can actually play sounds for you. If you have trouble sleeping at night, it can play white noise for you, or the sounds of the ocean, and they actually play continuously and to help you sleep. Let's try giving that a shot. Hey Google, play sounds of the ocean.
Here's what the ocean sounds like.
Hey Google, stop. So it would play those sounds all night basically for you. You can ask it to play the rain sound or the white noise. It actually got a sound, the white noise sound. If you don't know what white noise is, it's apparently been scientifically proven to help people sleep. It's just noise that constantly humming basically, and it's supposed to help you sleep. So it can actually do that for you. It can even tell you a joke. Hey Google, tell me a joke.
One joke coming up. How did the vacuum cleaner die? It bit the dust.
There you go. It's got these silly dad jokes, which is pretty cool. It could be like a party piece there, make people laugh. So yes, it's actually pretty cool. It's a good product, apart from the fact that you can't make calls from it yet if you don't live in America, and you can't play music of your own choosing from streaming unless you pay for the premium subscriptions on these music services. I really wish if they could just Wi-Fi stream the music from my phone. That would be a really cool feature, and I really expected that, but unfortunately it did not do that, so I'm a little disappointed about that. Now, even after all that, it's still a really good product. Now, like I mentioned in my last video, this is a product that something that you want but not what you need. It's only there to make your life a little bit easier, but whatever it can do, your Google Assistant on your phone can do exactly the same thing. So it's not completely necessary, but I think for its price range, it's a pretty cool product. It's a cool gadget that you can have fun with, and actually it can make your life a little bit easier, everyday life, like setting up your alarm. It can actually replace your alarm clock. You can just ask it to wake you up at a certain time without even touching it, and it will play the alarm at exactly that time. So I think it's a really cool product. I really hope Google works on the calling issue and the music, maybe hopefully they'll sort it out, you know, and then it would be a perfect little device. I would prefer you guys buy this over the full size, that air freshener looking thing, because that thing is almost more than twice as expensive, but with exactly the same functionality. This is a much better looking small device with exactly the same functionality. So I don't understand why would you want to pay almost $200, well, here in Australia, for that device, whereas you pay only $79 for this one. And I think it was on JB Hi-Fi for $79. I just checked last night. So what's that, $40? So it's a steal for $40. And you can also control your smart devices. If you got devices that connect to with your Wi-Fi, like your switchboards, you can buy the switches nowadays for like $5 or $6 that you can plug your devices in, and you can give that device a name on your Google Home app, and you can ask this device to turn that thing on. It could be your fan, your air conditioner, your blender, your lights. It could be anything. This little device can basically make your home a smart home, but you're just gonna have to invest a little more money into it. So overall, pretty good product. I'm very happy with it. So these are the two cons that I found with it so far. But don't let that put you off of this device. I think it's still pretty cool, and I do love it. Anyway, guys, so I feel like I'm just rambling on right now. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.
It's black and white.